right. Hey, y'all. Welcome back.
Or welcome to Black. I am one of your hosts, Dominique, aka Big Dom. Hey.
Period. And I'm your other host, Naya, aka Billy Bell.
Chip. And thank you guys once again for
Sorry.
tuning in for another episode. Without further to do, as always, we're gonna do our mental health check-in. So Naya, how you doing today?
Right. So today my mental is really good. It's okay. Right now, shout out to my brother. I'm watching his dog.
Chino.
Chino, shout out to Chino. But
Hey.
Chino, bruh, he he not like my dog. So my dog don't bark,
Mhm.
so I'm not used to no barking dog. So Chino bark when he gotta go outside and stuff, and I'm just like, I guess
He's
he barks
telling you.
sometimes,
Yeah.
but not really. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah.
he's telling you what's
Yeah, so that was just random. That was just, I don't know. My mental, I would say I'm at a 9. I wouldn't say a 10 just because I don't feel like I'm at a 10. I just feel like I'm at a 9. I'm
Mhm.
feeling good. Nothing special happened today or anything. Just another day. Honestly, I'm still blessed. Another day that I haven't seen. So, you feel
Yeah.
me? You know what I'm saying? Still grateful, still blessed. But yeah, I'm at a 9 today. How's your mental, Dom?
I'll take that. There's nothing wrong with a nine. I am too a nine, and I feel the same way. I feel fine. I feel good. Just been cleaning and packing up. I am going to be heading to Atlanta to see my family in a couple of days. So getting ready to take a road trip with my
Yep.
dog. It's gonna be 22 hours. So this is not my first rodeo. It's actually my fourth time doing this. So mentally, my mind has been just kind of like, let's just do it. I was driving earlier today to take some stuff back and drop off clothes at Goodwill. And it was a little bit of a drive, but it was nice. I was just enjoying the scenery. It was a beautiful day today. So it kind of got me mentally prepared to take this drive in a couple of days. So all in all, I'm doing good, packing my clothes up and shit. That's it. I'm cool.
I feel you on that. So
Mhm.
when you're making this, since this is your fourth time taking this long drive,
Mhm.
do you listen to music the whole time, or what do you do? What do you listen to?
It's a mix. So it'll start off with something that's kind of uplifting because typically I leave early in the morning, like ass crack of dawn, and not even that. It's like anyway, like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm on the road, so I need something that's uplifting. Put on some Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Cardi B, Little Baby, something hyped up. And then after a while, I'll be like, yeah, I'm tired of all that rappy trappy shit. I'm gonna turn on some 2000 throwbacks, the R&B, some
Yeah.
Ashanti. So it's a good
Mhm.
mix of all good music, and at times I'll ride in silence for a couple hours, just listening to my
Mm.
thoughts and trying to figure out what I'm thinking and how I'm thinking. Phone conversations with friends too, that beats the time. So it's just keeping yourself busy. I have my dog with me, so I have to stop every 3 to 4 hours so we can get out, use the bathroom, get gas. So the road trip's
Yeah.
really not that bad. It's just
Yeah.
it's like, it's my fourth time. So I'm already just kind of used to this. And I know my
Yeah.
pit stops. I know what's going to happen. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. It's going to be a good drive.
Yeah. I think when people hear that 22 hours, they just like,
The hell?
dang. But I
The,
love road trips
yeah.
too. I love road
Hmm.
trips. Do
Like,
you
what
ever
the
stop by
fuck?
Buc-ee's?
Hmm? Yeah.
Do you ever stop by Buc-ee's?
I
Oh,
stopped
okay.
at Bucky's. I gave you some beaver nuggets and that's my
How are
shit.
those? I only had their brisket.
Oh yeah, because you just went there last time in July when you guys were driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
the food's
Uh-huh.
good and they have a lot of good options. A big ass store, beef jerky, beef brisket,
I had some of their cookie dough
sweets.
too.
Yeah, they got all types of shit in Bucky's, but
Hmm.
yeah, I'm doing good. And with that being said, let's go to the topic of the day.
The topic of the day. The
The
topic of
topic of the
the day.
day.
The topic
Hey,
of
the topic of the
right.
day
Topic
is
of the day.
so yes, our topic of the day is 5 things that is stopping your growth. And Vel and I have got about 5 key points that we believe people can realize and become aware of what is stopping their growth. And I believe the first one that is stopping a lot of people's growth is complaining. Mm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Negative
Yeah.
Nancy's, pity parties, poor me, I can't do this, I don't have that, I can't. all that is just complaining. That all that is just it's shitting on your growth. Let me tell you, it really is.
Yeah.
And I say that because I was a negative Nancy. I used to be a Debbie Downing. I was somebody who used to talk negatively, and your thoughts become things. So when you think negative, you think sulky, you think all sad and shit, that's what your reality is going to be. It's just point blank, period. It's all in the power of your mind, your thoughts. That's where it all starts with growing. Is all within here in your mind, really. So if you can transpire that negativity, that complaining into positive talk, self-respect, high dignity, man, let me tell y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Skyrocket.
For sure. And what I would add to that is it doesn't, we're not saying that you don't have to or you shouldn't vent, because holding in your emotions about certain things, if something is bothering you, you should vent and, say something, journal, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
However, it shouldn't be a consistent thing to where you're complaining and nitpicking about everything. I feel like we talk about gratitude a lot on this podcast, and everything should start from gratitude. So even if it's your day, and if something is not going right in your life, it might suck at the moment, but it could be worse. I always think it could be worse. It could be worse. You are blessed beyond what you actually think and what you actually realize. Like what I was thinking about the other day when I got the shower, I was like, man, I love like warm, hot showers. If I had to take showers in cold, I know some people actually take cold showers and it's all good, but I can't. You know what I mean? And it's actually healthier for you. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to take no cold shower, bruh. Especially, what about a cold shower in the cold?
Oh, hell no, man.
You know what I mean?
Fuck, man?
So it's a lot of things that you should be grateful for. And I mean, we understand that not everything goes your way. Not everything goes our way. But, take a moment, get it out. But there ain't nobody trying to hear you complain all day. I don't like a complainer.
At all,
I'm very
man.
optimistic. I don't like complainers.
When I tell you, and unfortunately, like Val said, I would want somebody to express themselves. She is right about not holding it in, but it's about what are you going to do afterwards? What's the solution to everything you're talking about? A lot of people want to complain, but where's the solutions? Are you proposing any solutions? Like, what? Come on now. There has to be. And when I listen to somebody vent to me about their problems, I automatically have like 3 ideas will pop in my mind that I can help fix that issue. So I'm like, if I can figure this out, you should be able to as well. But unfortunately, people get really consumed in negativity and complaining, and I have to distance myself from those type of people. I'm not even gonna lie. I can only do so much for people. And I had to realize that this year I had to take a step back, and it's nothing personal. I think a lot of people can understand where I'm coming from, where you have to distance yourself from people who are just consuming, being negative and don't want change. I could lead a horse to water, but you can't make the motherfucker drink it. And that's how I feel a lot with trying to help people out that who know my heart and know who I am as a person to them. I can't do it all the time. Like, I have to be strong and positive for my own self. I can't carry 15 people on my back trying to be positive for y'all. So that's why I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta propose solutions more than just complain. But get it out how you need to get it out. Whatever, like Belle said, get it out and find solutions, make an action plan and get on it. So that's number one of what's stopping your growth. What's the second one you got, Belle?
For sure. So my second one is, and this is a really good one, like complaining is real. I think all of ours is really good. I can't wait till y'all hear it, period. But anyway, one thing that can stunt your growth, and that has stunt my growth personally, is making decisions based in fear or not doing something because of fear. So coming from fear, making decisions based in fear. I feel like, especially when I was younger, I used to always do that. And I think that's the reason why I didn't do sports a lot, because I had a fear of rejection. And that's something that I'm still kind of working through, is a fear of rejection. And that's why I didn't put myself in vulnerable situations to where other people can judge me. I would just, focus on my schoolwork because I knew I was good at, I knew I was good at the books and stuff. I'm a nerd. So I knew I was good at that type of thing. Right. So yeah. But yeah, though, like I really feel like that has because I was that way when I was younger, I feel like I missed a lot of opportunities in my life because I didn't want to go through the hard thing. One of the issues that I have is, or that I did have, and that I'm working through is.
Is it Cheeto?
Yes, bro. Damn dog don't listen. Fuck.
How old is Chino?
I don't fucking know. I think he's older than. I think he's older than
It's just like I just got this damn dog. That's it. That's all I got. All I know is I'm just watching the motherfucker. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so when I was younger, I definitely didn't. I didn't put myself out there as much as I should have. You know, experience a lot of things just because I had a fear of rejection and I was moving off of fear. And here recently, I believe that I recognized it consciously. And that's why I put it down because I was like, this is something that I think I'm finally getting aware of. And I think it's helping me because I know it now, because I'm more aware. I feel like I'm able to be more comfortable being my authentic self, you know, taking risks, being vulnerable. And I think this podcast has helped me as well. But yeah, I mean, if you are making decisions based on fear, you might miss out on a lot of stuff, a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities and things of that.
So, I agree 100%. And when you say this podcast has been helping you, I agree so much because I wouldn't say I have a fear of, okay, let me say this. I used to have a fear of failure. Like I always used to kind of stick to what I would know, be close to what I feel comfortable in. I didn't like change as much. And over time, I would say since 2020 till now, having all these opportunities that came at me, and I had to really take that leap of faith. Like I had to believe in myself. I would say want to battle fear is believing within yourself. You have to really believe that you know you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. I used to struggle with the fear of failure and having self-doubt. And I just found the solution to combat that was just believing in myself and doing it. Whatever happens. And I think failure is really when you just accept defeat, when you don't want to try no more. That's failure to me. And I have yet to feel like I'm defeated. I always keep getting back up. If shit don't work out the way I thought it was, I don't look at it as a failure. I look at it as a lesson. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the perspective you choose with your mindset when it comes to defeat or if it comes to something that doesn't work, something that doesn't work your way. But yes, this podcast has helped a lot with failure. And I appreciate us doing this because this helps with my self-talk. This helps with just putting myself out there and having a friend such as Naya do this with. Doing this podcast with Naya has definitely helped me with self-doubt, self-fear, public speaking. And I just get more comfortable doing things now. And I don't allow fear to get in my way at all. But Naya is right, 100%. Allowing fear to dictate your decisions will definitely stunt your growth. So, and as I said, to combat that, just believe in yourself that you can do it. That's it. Just believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself. And remember that whatever is for you will always be for you. Whatever is not for you, it's not for you. And keep it moving. Don't try to force things if it's not going to work.
That's it. It's simple. Simple as that. And number 3 is, and I talked about this on a previous episode, is being impatient. It's fucking up your growth a lot. Let me tell you. Being impatient. And I can testify to this because I am a person, and you know me, I walk too goddamn fast. I can't slow down. I can't just be patient and sit on the backside. I always got to lead and move forward. I don't know how to stop. I have impulsive ways and thought, it fucks me up a lot. And I'm realizing that later than sooner that I have to be patient. I have to really just allow God to do what he needs to do. It's not, I got to get out of my own way. I would just say that. Get out your own way of knowing like, okay, I can't wait this long. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because I can. I can wait. I can. I just don't want to wait, but I can.
And I think that the reason why a lot of us are impatient is because how fast society is, and here in America, you know what I mean? A lot of the we got the cell phones where we can instantly get information. We instantly get everything. You know what I mean? And I think that because we're surrounded by this new technology, we expect life to be like that, but life isn't like that. And I think that's one of the downfalls of having, the internet right in our palms, is because when we see that every day, we expect, life and life's experiences and stuff to go that way, and it's not going to. Yeah, I've had my I'm still impatient on low key. But I think my patience is growing. I mean, y'all can just tell with the dang Chino. I don't have a lot of patience. But but I definitely feel like now that I have grown my relationship with God, that I'm getting better. It's still a journey, but I think that I'm more accepting of God's timing. And one reason why I believe that I am at that point now is because when I was impatient and I tried to get what I want on my time, and it turned out a hot ass mess and it didn't work out. So it's like, and then I wasted time because I wanted to be impatient. I didn't want to wait on what God had for me. I wanted to get what I wanted instead of waiting for what God had for me. And I wasted time. You know what I'm talking about? So it's all about being patient and just waiting on whatever you're waiting on, or just enjoying the journey, whatever you're doing. Just know that sometimes slow burn stuff is the best thing. You know what I'm saying? Think about I think about the damn crock pot. You know what I'm saying? You put that roast in there. You put that roast in there. You put that roast in that crock pot. You wait for about a day or so, 8 hours or whatever. Man, put some carrots in there, potatoes, whatever your other stuff is. Man, that thing gonna be so fire. You put that roast in the dang microwave.
Yeah.
With the carrots and the potatoes.
And that's
not gonna be the same.
That's a good way to compare. When you want something of better quality, it takes more time. If you want to reheat your food in the microwave, it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But if you put that bitch back in the air fryer or the oven, it gets shit right back. It takes some time because you gotta preheat the oven and then wait to have your food cook whatever time you put it in. But when it come out, it's better than you had the first time. You just gotta wait. And so that makes a lot of sense. That was a good comparison.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes time to get good quality, or sometimes never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But it takes time to, get good quality things. Yeah. And I just wanted to say that because I was like, that is true.
Instant gratification is not something that comes to everybody. And I think that is based upon people comparing their results to others, or similar to what other people are doing that they're doing. And they see like, oh, they're over here. They got this many people. They got this money coming in business. And how come my shit's all slow? I ain't got no motion. You can't compare yourself to whatever somebody else got going on or how their results are, because you don't know their journey. Everybody has their own time with success, and it doesn't come just in the blink of an eye for everybody. And you don't know what that other person has done to receive the blessing that they have. So just, like your teacher said, keep your eyes on your own paper, pray, and be patient. Okay. Pray to have the ability to become supernatural patient, because that's what I'm praying for. I pray for that every day, to have the ability to have supernatural patience, because that's my hardest attribute to get right now is patience. But the Lord will do it for me. The Lord will do it for me. The Lord will do it for me. I will get that patience, and God is good all the time. So that was number 3, was being impatient. And number 4.
Number four. Ooh, this is a little close to my heart. Ooh, number 4. One thing that stunts people growth, that has stunted my growth, is too much focus on romance.
On the lovey-loveys.
Now, I've said a few times, I'm a lover girl. If you into the zodiac stuff, I'm a Cancer. I'm a little emotional. Yeah. Okay. So being too. Okay.
What?
Sorry. Being too focused on romance and on love is very scary. I feel like it's something that it takes a lot of awareness to be, to really, it's a lot of accountability, honestly, because you think that, you know, I'm just having fun, you know, I'm dating to have fun, but it's like, you got your priorities messed up. You know what I
Fucked up.
mean?
Yeah. On
Yeah, like you
everything.
trying to have fun and you just want to see him, he fine. Now, hey, niggas be fine. And hey, you can acknowledge, or women be fine, men be fine. It's fine. But I realized that, okay, so once you get that man, once you get that woman, then what? They gonna see you in this raggedy ass house. They gonna see you in that raggedy ass car with your socks that got holes in them. Yo, I ain't had a pair of socks with holes in them in a minute. So if anybody got holes in their socks, I need you to focus up. But
Yeah.
I mean, just focusing on your love life when you don't have your own self together. I mean, I think we talked about this a lot on this podcast. It can definitely stunt your growth because you just worried about loving somebody. You worry you miss that
Man.
intimacy. Man, hey, look, I miss intimacy too. But one thing I've been doing is I've been romanticizing things that I do for myself and just really enjoying being present in the moment, not thinking so much about, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
when it comes to romance and wanting a relationship, for me is I need to have a desire for that. I don't have the desire to be laid up with somebody when my shit ain't straight. And then when I say when my shit ain't straight, meaning like the goals that I want to have and achieve first before I get in a relationship with the possibility of it being jeopardized. Because when you take on a whole new person to deal with, you will slip up and start, and your shit will just like go away or get fucked up and you don't even realize it. I didn't realize it until that person finally was gone, or whoever I was dealing with is no longer in the picture. I realized, okay, let me get my shit back right. And then it's a vicious cycle that I see in some women that will keep doing that. They don't realize to just leave the man, leave the woman alone, and just focus on yourself and get your shit right. And then a better man will come in when the timing is right. Y'all be
Yeah.
so focused on trying to find somebody, let it find you. Just
Yeah.
relax. Just focus on yourself. I know it's
Yeah.
easier said than done. There's a lot of people who do have codependent issues and can't be
Yes.
alone or really don't like to be by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to really give you better advice on that, because I love being alone. I love my solitude. I love my space. I love my home. I love my routine. And to have somebody come in and fuck that up is not happening, like, at all. I rather just, I would I will separate glitter by hand before somebody comes in and tries to fuck my shit up, just trying to be together. Or I want to be with you, let's try to get a relationship together. No, you don't have to always entertain what's being brought to the table as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
you're a beautiful person, which is, everybody here is a beautiful person. Somebody out there will love to be with you in the right time. You don't have to think or worry about like, oh, there's nobody out here for me. Yes, there is. It's okay. I'm 30 years old and I'm not even about to, this is to my older people who are in their 30s or approaching 30 and feel like because they didn't got no man yet, like they life fucked up. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. I have yet to have that feeling like, oh my God, I'm old, I don't got a man yet. Oh my God, poor me. I don't give a fuck. I'm fine. I'm
Right.
basking in prosperity and peace and happiness. I'm laughing. I'm taking trips. My money right. My skin right. My body right. And that's all on me. I did that shit. Nobody else can tell me or take anything that I've done for myself because I've done all the work for me. So sorry, I got a little passionate about that because y'all just be so quick to let somebody come in your life and fuck your shit up. And it's you that does it because you so focused on trying to find a man or a woman. Get your shit right. That's what's stopping your growth, is trying to find love. Get your shit right. Love will come afterwards. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, you were talking to me. So, I mean, you were talking to my old self. So, my old self was just like,
okay, like,
right, okay, I'm gonna get it right.
I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right.
So, but yeah, like, you know how Dom says she likes to be alone and stuff like that. I do too, but when it came to romance, I was very codependent. Like, I was a codependent person, and I think it's because, you know, childhood stuff, whatever. And being codependent, man, woo, that's a toughie. It's a toughie because you think that if this person is not here, I suck. It's really like you're not happy with yourself. I think codependency comes from a state of insecurity. I think it comes from a state of attachment. You just want somebody to make you feel better when you should be feeling better, or you should feel good by yourself. And I think now looking back, I know that I was codependent because I didn't deal with shit I needed to deal with on my own.
Yeah.
And it's really a distraction being with somebody with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're a codependent person, it's hard to admit, honestly, because you like, man, you can have your own shit and still be codependent. Let's be honest. You can have all your own shit and still be codependent with somebody.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and be real about that. It's just the fact, I mean, I feel like I'm at a place now where I don't need a relationship. I feel like I'm finally ready for a real relationship because I've gotten over my codependency. Like, I want somebody that we don't have to lay up every damn day. Like, we don't have to do that. He gives me the space to do my thing. I give him the space to do his thing. And then, we come together and we do our thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I don't want to have to just be around you just to make you feel secure. Like, you should already feel secure within yourself, as I should as well. So I do think that too much focus on romance it's a big thing. I mean, you can ruin your life, bro. Let's be honest. You can ruin your life focusing on too much romance. You don't want to be alone so bad that you end up marrying somebody that you was never supposed to be with. And now you at this dead end job where you were supposed to have your own business and be a millionaire. Now you at this dead end job with 5 kids with this nigga that you don't even like to see every damn night. Cause you too focused on a damn romance.
On everything. Preach.
Yeah, so
we said that. I think that was a very passionate response from both of us because we've been there, so we can relate to that. Don't think we're just picking on people out here who are lover girls and lover gals that
girls. I am.
Okay. I am a lover girl. I come off kind of tough and strong because I'm very protective about myself, but when the time is right, I can let my guard down to whoever and we can, bask in harmony and whatnot. But till then, but I got shit I got to do. And I ain't trying to get distracted or have any setbacks. Especially over a man.
Yeah, I don't want my man coming in my life and I start messing up my shit. I don't want that.
You gotta be kidding me. I will never just allow no man to come in my life and fuck me up. And that's why I'm very just in my solitude because I don't know. I just don't want nobody to really just to tear me off. I want somebody to come in my life if they're really serious about me and we grow together. Like we push one another to be better people for ourselves and for each other. And if you can't do that, I don't want you around me. So
period.
Okay, so our last key point we are going to share with you that is stopping your growth is oversharing. And I ain't got to really explain too much. It's as simple as I just said. Too many of y'all talk too damn much and tell too many people of your own damn business. And then you get upset when people start projecting their opinions or their fears or whatever that you're telling them that they may have never thought or did. And now that might make you feel some type of way. And now you don't want to do it no more. And I know that because I've done this plenty of goddamn times. I would tell good news or what I'm about to do, or I'm going to go check this out. I want to do this. And people would just shit on my hopes and dreams a lot. And you know how I fixed that? I simply shut the fuck up. And I did what I wanted to do. And I just popped out with my results. And that was that.
Yep, for sure. We actually, I believe both of us were introduced to this book called Chop Wood, Carry Water. And I think I didn't get the concept of oversharing before that. Honestly, I never really had a problem with oversharing. I think I had an issue with oversharing my wisdom. Like Dom kind of touched on that, to where if people don't ask you for advice, bruh, don't give people advice. I think I would upset myself because I would put in effort to try to make somebody like see things how I want to see it when they didn't damn ask me. So I'm just putting extra effort into because I want to see somebody do better for themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
But what that book was telling me is basically, if people aren't, because a lot of people, like we were talking about earlier about complaining, a lot of people just complain just to be heard, just to vent. They don't be looking for advice. They just want to say what they got to say and get their shit off. But I realized that you hold a lot of your sanity, a lot of your peace when you don't go trying to fix everything or trying to share a whole bunch of wisdom with people that aren't going to use it. So the people that are really going to use the wisdom that you have, they will ask for it and then you can give it to them. And when it comes to oversharing about your goals and your dreams, I definitely think that could stunt your growth just because like she said, outside opinions can really affect what you think on in your head. And some people are not gonna get it. They're not gonna see your vision. You know what I mean? Not everybody's meant to see your vision until your vision comes into 3D. So yeah, I definitely agree that oversharing is a key point in stunting your growth. So you definitely shouldn't overshare.
Yeah, don't ask, don't tell. And if they do ask, you still ain't gotta tell them shit.
You really don't.
You really don't. You gotta make up nothing up. If you want to keep them, I like to keep people mysterious. I like to
keep talking about like your goals and stuff, right?
My goals.
Your goals. What do you mean by mysterious?
Well, just knowing what I'm about to do next. I want to keep people on not on edge, but people can think like, oh, they got you figured out. You ain't got me figured out. I'm gonna switch some shit up now, or I'm do this next time. I'm over here, over there. So I just like to keep myself private. I learned that, especially I was somebody who did overshare a lot, and I realized I don't want to keep feeling upset or discouraged about whatever I shared. So I just stopped sharing. It's that simple. I kept everything to myself, and I've been a much happier person since then. But I think we touched on a lot of good key points. The 5 we did say. And if you're listening, please comment below if you agree to these key points that's stopping your growth. And if you missed something, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other things that's stopping people's growth, but this is like the main 5 we both can relate to.
That we could think of that we can relate to the most. And like she said, comment if you have any things that are stopping your growth that you kind of was like, dang, you thought about it, you looked at this episode, you was like, dang, this is stopping my growth. Let me type this down so I can see it and recognize it. A lot of the time, this is just kind of off topic. Writing things down or typing things down and seeing it outside of your head, that helps so much in different areas of your life, whether you are trying to manifest something, whether you're trying to do a goal or something. Please start writing y'all stuff down. Like that helps a lot.
I agree.
Even if you got chicken shit handwriting, write it down. You can read it.
You could read your chicken shit handwriting, but I agree 100% because I am somebody, I love planners every year. Like around this time, I get a planner for the new year. And I always just write down new goals or ideas, my plans. And I feel like, when you write things down, I journal, you're manifesting. It's a form of manifestation by writing things down, whatever it could be or whatever you're trying to do, a goal, idea, an errand, it's going to get manifested to happen. And I think that's a powerful thing that a lot of people lack on.
For sure. All right. So while we wrap up topic of the day, we are on to
that's some bullshit. Hey, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Hey, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Okay, so my bullshit is a little slight, and I think we all can relate to this, but people who have terrible text grammar.
Yeah.
When people text message, look, everybody has a different style texting, and I just appreciate the more direct you can be in texting. And I mean like your grammar, like actually spelling out your words, your sentences or whatever, using commas, periods, the better I understand. I appreciate people who text with proper grammar. Now I know there is the WID, LOL, LMAO. We all get that. But the new shit now, I don't understand. There's a couple of new things that get sent to me and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I will reply back like, what you mean?
What does that mean? Right.
They'll say it to me and I'm like, then why the fuck you not just say that?
Bro, it makes you feel old too when you come across shit like that. Like one that I didn't know was in NGL. NGL is not gonna lie. I use that now that I know what it is. So, but like everybody was doing it. I'm like, what is NGL?
What is NGL? Yeah, there was another one too. I forgot. I'm like, what the hell? I can't think of it, but more
there's like a lot of stuff that people just be doing. I just be like, every time a new one come out, I feel old because it's like, bro, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm I guess more proper in my texting. That's what I'm saying. The more proper you can be in texting, I can relate to that because I'm a proper texter. And if I can't text you, I'll call you so you can understand me. I'm not about to hear and abbreviate this whole message and then the person on the receiving end doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But usually it's me on the receiving end. I don't understand. Yeah, proofread your messages before you send them. I used to have this guy, I don't deal with his ass no more. He was a terrible fucking texter. I don't know why I fucked with his ass. I know why I fucked with his ass. But anyway.
All right.
I'm putting my business out there. Right. Okay. He was just like, when I would read his message, I would get irritated because I'm just like, what is going on here? And it's just so annoying how you this damn old, you can't text proper at all. It's just all shitty. So that's my bullshit. Just text better. Have better text grammar, y'all, because there's people like me that just don't get the abbreviations and shit. Just be proper.
I do a little. The things that I do is like I'll put actually you, or I'll spell love LUV. Little stuff like that is cool, but
that's normal.
I understand what you're saying, bro. You should have read this message before you sent it. I know sometimes you get a little excited, and then you just send it. But I'll be doing that. I'll be like, oh Lord, look at this. I got a good thing iMessage got edited. God, didn't, boy. Oh God.
Man, oh man. But that's that's my bullshit. What you got?
Okay, so my bullshit is how cold it is right now, boy. I already know. We've been racking up on episodes, so I don't know when it's coming out, but I will tell you, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cold as hell in Tennessee, bruh. And I feel like the coldness just came out of nowhere. I know it's November, December, whatever, but winter. I know it's wintertime, but hell, shit. I don't like the cold. Like, I just don't like it. I like being cold when I'm in my bed, but other than that, I don't like the cold. It makes me mad. And then when it's cold, when it's windy, when it's cold, oh my gosh, I hate it so bad.
Oh, that's a terrible mix.
Oh, and when I first have a fresh retwist and my scalp out, oh my gosh, oh lordy, oh gosh.
Oh no, girl, I know. I prefer to be, honestly, I don't like being hot, and I don't like being cold either, but
if you have to choose one,
I would be cold because it's easier to get warm than it is to get hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, than to get cold.
Sorry. Yeah, it's easier to get warm. Like, just put on layers of clothes or, blankets and shit like that. But when it's hot, trying to get cold, it's like impossible.
I prefer to be hot though, because I just don't like the cold. I just get butt ass naked and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We're pretty
some hot ass water, I guess. Hell, I don't know. Some water. I don't know.
Yeah, we're opposites on that with heat because I can't do the heat because I hate sweating. Like
yeah, I don't like sweating either. I hate
that. Sweating.
And I don't like, musty. People be musty.
Yeah.
They be musty in the cold too now. Hey.
Let me tell you, man. But that's some good bullshit. It is getting cold out here, and y'all need to edit them text messages, but That's all our bullshit. We're gonna wrap that up and head into the next segment, which is I was today years old. I was today years old.
Get it.
I was today years old. I was today years old. Okay, I'm done.
Right.
What was your today years old? Tell me.
I was today years old when I found out that cannabis, as in weed, but cannabis actually can stunt your healing. As in, if you are about to go into surgery, research shows that if you smoke before surgery, it would prolong your healing process. So cannabis actually, I don't know the details of it now. I ain't no damn doctor, but cannabis, it slows down the healing of like bones, but it speeds up the healing of skin wounds. So like if you got a scar or something like that, then the usage of cannabis can actually speed up, your healing process. If it's a skin wound, if it's anything deeper than a skin wound, like with your nerves as well, I believe it slows down the process. So, FYI, I know a lot of y'all get high. Watch out.
FYI, I know a lot of y'all get high. I'm dying, bro. Okay, but that's good. I didn't know that. I've had surgery before. I remember I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they were always like, "Don't smoke, no marijuana, no form of smoking, no vaping, nothing like that." And they would really push out of sign forms and shit, because people will still do that shit. They don't think, "Oh, there's no effect to it. That's not gonna harm me," and yada yada yada. Hey, look, I was today years old to hear that it can fuck up some things.
Yeah, I mean, this is my thing. This is my thing with people and weed. Okay, like we know weed comes from the earth, all that yada yada. But can we please stop acting like weed don't affect you in some type of way? I mean, weed affects you. Okay, it's not just all rainbows and unicorns when it comes to weed. Now, I don't think that it's as dangerous as other drugs. Meth and all that stuff, but
Aaron,
that white girl, cocaine, all that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but can we stop acting like we just don't have no effect on people, because it do. Let's be honest. A lot of the times you can't remember shit. You know what I mean? That's really the biggest thing to me. You can't remember shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't remember shit. I hate that. I'm just, I was gonna say something else. Oh, the reason why I made this my I was today years old is because a few months back, I had a crook in my neck real bad, and I had it for months. And the doctor, when I went to the doctor, he was like, "Do you smoke marijuana? Because that can like slow down your healing process." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And that's what inspired this. So yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the doctor actually told me that first, and then I remember that. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use that for I was today years old," because I didn't know that. Mm-hmm.
Well, good today years old info. My today years old was that. So we all heard the term of Uncle Sam, right? Right. I always just affiliated Uncle Sam as money, like, oh, don't play with Uncle Sam, man. Get your taxes, take care of your shit, because Uncle Sam don't play. And I learned that the term Uncle Sam is actually a character who's a real person. His name was Sam Wilson, and he was a meat packer who supplied the U.S. Army. Didn't know that. I'm like, this whole time I thought Uncle Sam was just a made up term just to related to money and stuff like that. Like, don't play with Uncle Sam because he's serious about his money. And this man is actually a real person. His name is Sam Wilson. He was a meat packer, and he supplied the army. I said, wow.
So he must have been like real patriotic or something. Like, it has to be some type of because Uncle Sam, when I think about him, you see the white man with all the red, white, and blue suit on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That Sam Wilson must have been real patriotic, and he must have really loved his country or something for them to name that man after him and all that stuff.
America.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. Okay, but that was my today years old.
That was good.
Yeah, something a little slight. So, we're just wrapping things up, moving things along. So it is now time to have a moment with
moment with
Vel.
Yes,
So y'all tune in.
hello, you guys. We're here with a moment with Vel, and this week we're gonna have a little poem that I wrote, and actually this one isn't titled, which is fine, but here we go. Right. Sorry. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling so goofy today, but right. Okay. Trying to get into character.
Take your time.
Okay, let me not play around. Okay. Sorry, because I was about to do some bullshit. So let me stop. Okay. All right. Love. What does it mean to me? It has evolved from a frenemy. Before, I didn't know I wanted to grow, but they never showed the love that I needed. So where do I go? Who do I hold when I feel defeated? Weird to say, to find the answer, I must be alone and retreated. So I want to read that last little bit. So it says, so where do I go? Who do I hold when I feel defeated? Weird to say, to find the answer, I must be alone and retreated. I wrote that because I realized that, you can get so much support and help from somebody else, but if you don't feel a certain way or feel good about yourself, it doesn't matter what nobody say to you, you're not going to accept it. So I think that poem is really about like self-love. And I went through a period in my life where I was searching for love so bad, like we were talking about too much focus on romance. I was searching for love from other people, from other places, because I didn't love myself. And I think that's where that poem came from. And I really discovered the most self-love that I ever had. I've had the most self-love that I ever had in my life right now. And I discovered that by being by myself. And I think that's what that poem really symbolizes, is what it's trying to say. And yeah, so my message from that is just love yourself. And, there's nothing wrong with, trying to find love. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship, having a significant other or whatever, but just make sure that you love yourself first and make sure you water your own flowers before you give out all the flowers that you have in your garden. Okay? So that is my moment with them.
Oh, it was beautiful. And I definitely, when you repeated the ending part of that poem, it made sense to me because I'm like, yeah, who do I run to when I feel defeated? The irony is that is yourself. It's me. I have to take care of me, get myself back right, and nurture myself, my mind, my body, my spirit, my emotions, so I can be a better person. And man, when I tell you, I wish a lot of people can really tap into their self-love, and when they feel as if they need to find somebody else to get them back right, just look in the mirror, and that's that person that you need to really hold on to is yourself. It's you. It's you. And I mean, when I tell you stand for something or fall for anything, and I do not play about myself at all, man. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That was a beautiful poem. That is a great one about self-love, and I'm all for self-love. That's something that I'm so super passionate about, and I could preach and talk about that all the time. So thank you for having that moment with us and sharing that sharing that poem. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, sorry. Okay. All right.
Okay, so since we've done that, so now we're at the prayer time, and Dom is going to lead us in prayer. So whenever you're ready.
Yes. So thank you. It is time for a beautiful prayer. So if you don't mind bowing your head and closing your eyes. Dear Lord, thank you for waking us up today for another great day of just living in life. I pray that you guide us in these upcoming weeks of just the holidays. I know it's a tough time for people who have lost loved ones or just going through tough times, financial issues. I pray that you just guide them to better spirits and better decision making, because a lot of times we don't have to do so much to make an impact on people in our lives. And I think this time of the year, people want to give so much, but the thought of just calling somebody, texting somebody is very more meaningful than a $500 gift. And I pray you can show and tell people to really just relax this time of the month and time of the year. We don't have to do too much, and I pray that you allow people's stress levels to be low and to bask in happiness, because it's a good time of the year. And with that, I also pray to protect us and to nurture our body, our mind, our soul, our spirit. And in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for that prayer. That was really good. You hit all the topics and everything that I needed to say to God. You said it. So
yeah, I hope y'all can resonate with that, because look, I used to be somebody who want to give everybody the expensive gifts. Y'all getting phone calls and messages and texts from me. I would send out a nice, heartful text message. That's the present right there. Okay. Y'all ain't gotta do too much. Try to get anybody all these fancy name designer clothing, gear, Apple watches, iPhone, Stanley cups. You ain't gotta do all that. Do all that.
I'm past that, bro. I'm past that state of life, bro. I really don't care. I don't care. Cause I feel like, man, I feel like this is my thing. If you want get somebody gifts and stuff or whatever, why wait till Christmas? Just get them whatever they want throughout the year, whenever they want it, if they wanted that. I just feel like it's just kind of, to wait, and then you want to, at this certain time, you expect a gift at this certain time of the year. Like, if I want to get you something, I'm just going to get it when I can get it, whenever I want to get it. You know what I mean? It's just, honestly, Christmas and the gifts and shit is for the kids for me. I mean, that's for the kids, to be honest. Really for it.
Don't put yourself in more debt than you already in to give gifts out to family and loved ones when they know you love that. Not saying that you're struggling, but they know you gotta maintain your own livelihood. So you ain't gotta impress nobody or try to make somebody's day better by spending so much money that you don't have. Just
right. You should have been doing that throughout the year. You should have been showing them the love, been doing all this. You know what I mean? Don't just wait till Christmas and get them an expensive gift to show how much you care. You should have been showing them that.
Don't get me started on that too. I feel like, why everybody's so jolly and generous just for December? What happened to the other 330 days? Like, nobody gives a fuck about January through November, but December, we need to all just be super happy and jolly and generous
extra
and spend money.
Make your tip bigger.
That should have been keep that energy the whole year. Don't get me started. But do you want to lead us with the outro? I've been doing
I shall. So make sure if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like it. Hit that like button. Hit that
please
button. Come on now. And if you dislike it, get the fuck. I'm just kidding. No, I'm playing.
I thought you want to get the fuck out the page. If you don't like it, you get the fuck out of here. Oh man, that would have took me, but you came with that energy. If you don't like it, then fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
oh my God,
that was good.
So funny, bro.
That was good. I'll keep that.
Right. So, if you like this content, if you like us, if you like BLACC, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. It's BLACC Wave, BLACC Wave, BLACC Wave. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Also, make sure you're following us on TikTok and Instagram at BLACC Podcast_. Hey, it's BLACC with 2 C's, BLACC Podcast. If you don't know how to spell podcast, get a dictionary. BLACC Podcast _ It's TikTok and Instagram, right? Right. So if you want to be a guest on this lovely podcast, you can also email us at blackgroupa@gmail.com. Okay. If you got any topics that you want to hear, you want to hear our spiel on it, send it to that email and we'll look at it. We'll talk it out. We'll talk it out. We'll see, you know, what it's about. And yeah, so that is really all. You got anything to add?
No, bro. You did that. You killed it.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to...
Period.
But yeah, so hey, we've enjoyed you all. I hope you enjoyed us. This has been a great episode. I think it was really insightful. And it's an episode based in accountability. You got to be accountable for where you're at in life. A lot of people, they look at themselves and they look at their life and they want to point fingers at everybody else. But guess what? When you're pointing finger at one person, you're pointing 4 back at you. Well, 3. You're pointing 3 back at you.
Now let you do this. You did it. You did it. You fucked my life up. You. You know, the reason why, because I said that same shit to Eric. He's like, now if you do this, I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, all right.
It's like this. Yeah. Sometimes though, get your ass over there. That's what you talk.
No, I second what she said. A lot of y'all need to take accountability because we be so quick to blame others and all this and me. But take accountability and understand why you in this situation. You put yourself in this situation.
The common denominator is you, bro. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? It's your life.
It's your life. Nobody is responsible for your life. Only you are. Right, the common denominator is you. Yes, I think that's what I was trying to say. But we're not going to take up too much of your time. And we have been doing a great job. This year has been an amazing year of BLACC. And we started in May, I believe. So it's been 7 months of us doing this. And we appreciate you guys rocking with us. To carry out the year, we're just gonna bask in the present moment and enjoy what we've been doing and appreciate our consistency. But it's still gonna be the same motion, the same all that next year with BLACC. So y'all stay tuned, and we're looking forward to seeing what 2025 has in store for us and BLACC. And with that said, you guys have a great day.
Peace out. Have a blessed one. Be blessed.